Here's a quote for you about finding love after 40. The quote goes like this: "Don't look for a partner who's eye candy, look for a partner who is soul food." So if you're single and over 40, how's that working out for you? Well, for a lot of people, the answer is not so well. However, fear not, we've got some expert advice for you this morning. We've connected with Lisa Copeland, a leading internationally recognized expert and dating coach for women over 50. She is also the author of Amazon bestseller, The Winning Dating Formula for Women Over 50. So thank you so much for being with us this morning, Lisa.
Hi, Mona. Hi, Clyde. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, Lisa, I have a little bit of experience in this, but let me just ask you a couple questions. A lot of people believe that if you're over 55, you're not interested in love. And what do you say to that?
Not true. I work with women every day in their 50s, 60s, and 70s to find love, and they are successfully doing it even during these crazy times.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that. And so, so a lot of people might be divorced or widowed. How long should it be, and how do they know if they're ready even to go back into like that social mix?
Great question. So the key is when you're not crying or when you're not getting triggered by when you're thinking about your ex, then you're ready. And most people actually know when they're ready, but so many go out and try and replace the person right away, and that's a mistake. And especially if it's been a bad breakup, because you'll just reattract the same person to finish the work that you're not doing because you're dating too fast.
Got it. So where would you advise a senior looking for companionship to start, and how would you advise that they start?
Well, when I work with clients, I create a plan. We create one together that helps them really get in touch with who they are and to identify the right person for them. That's so important because so many people go online and start putting a profile up really without those two things. But great places to meet men are online and also in real life. You can still flirt in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. It's an art, but people have forgotten how to do it. And what they do is they just go out there and they're so serious, and then dating becomes a chore versus a pleasure and fun. I love the pictures you're showing. They're great. They're showing happy people.
So
Yeah.
do you
I just have to say, that didn't look like me when I was dating in my 50s. But go ahead, Clyde.
I was just going to ask, so what do you warn people in terms of pitfalls about?
Yeah.
So I guess the biggest pitfall is we go online when we're older and we see the opposite sex and we think they all look like our grandma or grandpa or our mom or our dad because we don't see ourselves aging. So because we look in the mirror every day and we just don't see it unless we go back to our 20s and look at a picture of ourselves. So the biggest pitfall is we will knock the opposite sex out because they look too old and we don't see ourselves that way.
I'm going to say you hit the mark on that one. That happened to me. So talk more about online dating. I have a lot of friends who actually met their mate online.
Yes, it's a great way to date if you know what you're doing. You got to know how to navigate those dating sites, and that's a real issue. And you have to have a good profile and good pictures, like no selfies of toilets behind you, and no selfies of your bed behind you. You want to ask someone to take a picture of you.
Sure.
That's the biggest problem is people, they go online with these horrid pictures. I mean, and then automatically people go, nope, nope, nope. Rightfully so. But you can find love online. It's the most people that are single in this age category are online. Whereas when you go out in real life, you can do it there too. It's a little harder because you don't know if they're single.
So right quick, if you're talking about offline venues to go, where is a target-rich environment?
Everywhere. So what I have clients do is create a list from A to Z, and they write a place in for each of those letters because we have this tendency to stay in this little teeny parameter of where we live. And because we do that, we don't realize there's tons and tons of places where you can really meet men. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
To add that, how I describe that? Okay, good.
That makes a lot of sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
So let's make sure people get to sample more of your expertise. What's the best way for viewers to connect with you, Lisa?
Well, they just put down below, there is my website, and I have a free gift on there. It's called The 5 Little Known Secrets for Finding a Quality Man, because I really help women over 50. And it's a great little piece that you can use to jumpstart your love life.
No hope for us guys, huh?
There's lots of coaches out there that help men.
That's right, exactly. Men have not the issues that we have as women.
Want to bet? But okay, sure, fine. Lisa, we sure do appreciate you dropping by. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.